There we go. Let's see. Hopefully that is working. I just had a hiccup with this, so I'm hoping this is working now. Oh, I'm getting leg cramps already. That's not good. All right, let's see. I think this is working. It's always hard trying to figure out how to start these lives when you don't know if it's actually recording you. Well, Pamela's here. Hello, Pamela. So I guess it is working now. Okay, that's good. Of course, I knew it wasn't going to be, how do you say, seamless getting this started, even after trying it last night. Hi, Dally. Hello, Stevenson. Good, it is working. That is good. Because as I said, I had a bit of a hiccup trying to get it started. It wasn't showing up on the YouTube end. It was showing up on the program that I used to stream it. Okay, this is good. So far, this is still looking all right. I don't know. Am I looking too bright? Should I turn my light off? Hi, Rose. Hello. All right, let me see. How am I going to sort this so that I don't see the delay? So just so you know, guys, if you send me messages, YouTube might have a slight delay from the time you write the message to the time I see it. So might be 10 seconds or so. I'm viewing it through OBS. I'm not looking at the YouTube side of it. Hi, Susan. Hi, Claudine. How is everyone doing on this dreary, rainy Saturday? At least it's rainy for me. I don't know about you guys. You probably have some nice weather. Hello, Jan. Please, now, I know this is different from last time. I had to improvise because I don't have curtains in this room and the blinds let in too much light. The first live I did, it was kind of making me look dark because there was too much light behind me. So I kind of improvised here with some pillowcases. I'm gonna admit, yes, I had to improvise with pillowcases, and so far it seems to be working pretty well. So yes, I know the lighting was something I really had to figure out last time. Hello, A-Child. Hello. All right. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm still too bright with the light coming from this angle. I think it's all right. I think we're doing pretty good here. So yes, I don't know about you guys, but over here, it's a rainy day. It's not that sunny, but it was still giving me lighting issues. But nice to see you too. All right, I'm happy. This seems to be working really well so far. This is very, very positive. So just so you guys know, if there is a hiccup with this stream, if it crashes for any reason, I'm not saying it will, but you never know. My computer is on its way out. I'll pop back on. I'll pop back on the live. You just might have to click out of this one and go to the next one following it. But yeah, I'm not going to end the live until I say bye-bye, everybody. You know, if it just chops off at some point, I'll be back on. Just be on the lookout for it. But other than that, let's see. Yeah, my computer is not doing too good. I'm going to be honest. I was actually on last night. I know some of you were on last night. I was testing the whole the live setup because the streaming service that I used did a big update, and to me it looked different when I was looking at it, when I was testing it. So I was like, you know what, let me see if this is gonna work okay. I think it was like 10 something at night, and instead of it being like a 5-10 minute test of the live, it ended up being an hour of just chatting with anyone who popped up in the room. So that was fun. Dally, you're in Brockton. Hello, artsy fandom. It is your first live. Welcome. Welcome. But yeah, I did like a what is that word? Impromptu live last night. Flint, Michigan. Let's see, we have Angelique is here from Holland. What time is it over there? I'm happy you could join. That is cool. All right. I'm looking a bit of a mess here. Oh my goodness. How's my sound? Am I shouting or am I okay? Because I'm trying not to put the mic too much up in my face. But I seem to have this natural habit of going like this with the microphone. And I'm trying to like sit back and be comfortable. Happy to finally talk to you. Oh, thank you, Artsy. In the UK, it's 7 p.m. Sound is fine. Okay, good. I'm good. Angelique says it's 8 o'clock in the evening. Oh, sound is okay, good. Sound is good. All right, I gotta watch myself because sometimes I'm shouting and I don't even realize it, but sometimes that's just me naturally. I tend to shout when I'm just trying to talk regular. Olguita, did I say that right? Olga, that's easier. Hello, Olga. From Australia. What are you doing up at 4:30 in the morning? Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, child. Thank you. I had a very good night's sleep. We just got a new mattress finally, and it was wonderful. Because, you know, who the heck loves, you know, those coils or those springs, you know, pushing against your spine? It's not good. Artsy's in Australia too? Australia. Oh, I'd love to visit Australia. That's like a huge plane journey though, isn't it, from the US? But I'd love to visit one day. All right. I made myself like 1 minute before I started the live a little list of things that I had to make sure I get through, because knowing me, you know, if I don't have things laid out, I lose track and then I completely forget to do certain things. So, first thing I have here, let's see if I could decipher my handwriting. Right, so you've been to the UK. Yeah, I was just at the UK a few months ago. That was like what, 7-hour journey? But Australia, I think, what is it like? Am I exaggerating when I say 15 hours? Plane journey? Is that right? I don't know. I know Japan is very far. We want to go to Japan. And not only is that plane journey very long, but very expensive. Ugh. One day. All right, so one of the reasons why I wanted to go live this week was because I did not have a video ready for this week. I'm still currently working on my pomegranate puzzles, which is going to be featuring, well, the video is going to be featuring 3 of the pomegranate puzzles in one. It took me 24 hours from the UK to Australia. Really? Oh my gosh. 24 hours? That's a lot. Was it connecting? A connecting flight? But yeah, I wanted to have something out for you this week because I just started the 1000 count puzzle 3 of 3 for the next video that I'm hoping to have out, obviously not this weekend, next weekend. But we'll see, right? It's beautiful, but the sorting was pretty confusing. I found it to be a bit challenging because the pieces are fairly small. And there's a lot going on in them. Even though the image itself doesn't seem like there's so much to it, for some reason, like, I don't know. All I'm saying is I don't think I'm gonna be as quick as I thought I would be completing this puzzle. I think that made sense, but I'm sure you guys know what I mean. You stopped in Dubai. Oh, did you spend time there? I know you said you grew up in New York City. What part and what street? I grew up in the Upper West Side on Amsterdam Avenue. I was in the 80s. Between 83rd and 84th Street. No, I didn't get off the plane just to stop to refuel Bangkok for one. You never get off the plane? Oh my gosh. Jesus. That's too much plane time for me. I would need to get out of there for some fresh air. Oh, just stop at the airport. Okay. 1 hour. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if I could stand being in the plane for that long. I don't like flying, so that's oof. We'll see. Hello, Betty. Oh, that's okay. The replay will be up right after this video is done. And speaking of this video, my intention is not to be as long as my very first live, which was over 3 hours, but you know what? We'll see, right? I don't know. Last time the time flew, even last night, that impromptu live flew. I don't know. We shall see. But what was I talking about? Oh my goodness. What was I saying? Were we talking about planes? Yeah, I don't like flying. It was a very long flight and I was alone. You were by yourself? Oh my goodness. Yikes. That's craziness. I don't know how I'd fare with something like that. But, you know, if you want to go somewhere, you just have to deal with it, right? You just got to do it. You got to suck it up and do it. Which is, I know, something I will have to do when the time comes if I want to visit all these places. So, oh, that's what I was talking about, the pomegranate puzzles. So I did finish the 300 count, I think last week. This is fairies. And then the one that I finished yesterday, I believe, or the day before, was the 500 count, the quest for knowledge. And this one was really nice. I like this one a lot. And late last night before I did that live, I fully sorted the 1000 piece because I would like to, in this live video today, start working on it. We'll see, right? Let's see. I'm missing comments. What do people say? It was on I love live. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna need to wear my big girl pants. Desperately. I was playing games with my friend. Okay, well, that's good. At least you had company. I mean, of course, I wouldn't be going to these places alone. I'll be going with my family. But still, you probably start, driving each other crazy. At least my family, we drive each other crazy, but, who knows? So yes, I wasn't going to have that pomegranate video ready for this weekend, which I kind of expected anyway, hence why I was updating you guys on there being a possible live today. So here we are. Depending how long it takes me to complete this one, I might not have a video coming up next weekend. I don't know. We'll see. Life has gotten a bit crazy, and the non-real life, non-puzzle life. I've got a promotion at work, so I've gone from being a part-timer to a full-timer, a little too full-time when I think about it, because it's kind of turned into 6 days a week now. By my own doing, but I got to figure out my schedule with work now. So yeah, that's one thing that's taken up a lot of time the last couple of weeks because it's been a big adjustment for me overall. Obviously not as much puzzle time as I'd like, but again, I need to figure out my scheduling situation with work and everything else that I have to do throughout the week. Envisioning parrots of the playing on my own would be hard. Oh, all right, artsy. Yeah, that would be hard. So yeah, time has been, what's that word? Extra time has been hard for me to find, which is probably why well, not probably, that's why I'm not as far along with this as I was hoping to be by this point. But you know what? That's okay. It is what it is. I don't want to rush through these. I never like to really rush my puzzles. I like to, I still take my time and enjoy them. I do my best to stay on schedule in terms of like making the videos and posting them. But, sometimes I just can't make it, and that's okay. It is what it is. Now that I feel like I'm kind of getting into the hang of the whole live streaming, I'll probably be doing more of these more often. Whether it just be chats, or, just you guys watching me puzzle and chatting at the same time. I do know after I complete the pomegranates, my goal is to get started on my 3,000 count puzzle, my 3K challenge. So I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to get that done in 1 week. There's just no way. I'm not even kidding myself. Unless by some miracle I enter some supernatural beast mode and I somehow get through it much quicker than expected. I doubt it. But yeah, that's going to take me some time to work on. So during that time period, there may be more live videos of me actually puzzling. Olga says, I found a Magnolia puzzle called Ghost Bride. Ooh, interesting. I've never tried Magnolia puzzles. There's so many brands out there that I seriously really need to get my hands on. I know what I have tried and what I have here, hasn't even, how do you say, what's that phrase? No, oh man. Scratch the surface, there you go. That's the one. Haven't scratched the surface. There's so many brands out there and so many from other countries as well that I need to discover and try out. There's no shortage on puzzle brands out there and experiences that I can have. So lots of content coming. They have fun art pieces. Jean says, mailed the 2 puzzles out this morning for you. Oh, thank you, Jean. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Speaking of packages, I do have a few here that I do want to open up and share with you, which was, part of my list of things to do during this live. I was hoping to stay because I am so interested in what you say live about the pomegranates. Love, peace. Bye, Betty. Thank you for stopping by quickly. But the replay will be out as soon as this is over, so you can watch it whenever you want. I'm not going to actually say too much about the pomegranates now. I'm going to try to leave that for the video, but if you guys have any questions, speaking of, during the live, if you can ask me whatever questions you want about puzzles, about YouTube, and anything like that. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. You take it slow when doing big puzzles? Yeah, I'm going to have to take it slow, right? Because if I try to, that's not something you can really rush anyways. There's so much, I would assume, concentration involved. And I don't know how big these pieces are going to be with the Schmidt. I've only ever done their 1,000 count puzzles, so I'm very familiar with that piece size. But I don't know if there's any difference with the 3,000 count ones. Sometimes they can be smaller with certain brands. I don't know. It's going to be a mystery until I open it, which I still have to film. I have to film the unboxing of that. But, Dally, as I was saying, I still have the package here that you sent me, and I didn't open it yet because I wanted to film it. If you can say, has Pintu showed? Connie, I don't actually know if Pintu is going to come out with another advent calendar. From my understanding, I don't think it did as well as they hoped. So I'm not sure if they're continuing with it. Before I go, please let me know your next live so I can stay. All right, Betty, no worries. I'll keep you guys. I always keep you guys posted. What camera did you recently buy? I'm just starting up, but I only do my iPad and phone. Artsy. The camera that I bought, and mind you, before I bought this camera, I was only using my iPhone, which, to be honest, if you have, doesn't have to be the newest iPhone, but it's fantastic quality. And quite honestly, I almost think sometimes it still looks a little better for certain instances than what I now have. But I bought the Sony, let me get the actual model number for you because I don't want to make it up. I still have the box. So, I bought, as a little treat to myself, the Sony ZV-1F. And it's expensive. I think it cost me about $500. $500. But thanks to you guys, with all your support, the YouTube money from the ads ended up paying it off. So thank you. Actually, you guys got it for me. So, but yeah. Oh, let me see. I have a bunch of comments that just popped up. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad at this. Yeah, Artsy, if you use your phone, I mean, what kind of phone do you have? I think iPhone is fantastic. The quality is insane. Any of the new smartphones now, honestly, it's almost, if not as good, it's better than a video camera. I know that the 6000P Schmidt pieces are smaller. Interesting, Stevenson. Do the lower count have a good hold or not? I can give you a sneak peek on that. The 300 that I did and the 500 were very decent holds. Very decent. Not perfect, not Mandy certified like, the Schmidt ones. But it was a very good hold. There was no crumbliness, I'll tell you that. Hi, Rocky Mountain Puzzler. See you, Betty. I still have not finished my pay to adventure calendar from last year. You weren't enjoying it? Not for everybody. Those are supposed to be nice cameras. Oh, Printed Props put the link to the camera that I bought, so you can check it out. Yes, so the Sony, which is the one that I now currently use for all my videos of me puzzling or like I'm filming here. When I go out, like all my shopping videos, that's my iPhone. And I think it looks great. Like, I don't know, something about the iPhone cameras. I mean, when you think about it, those phones are $1,000. That's how much they are. So, you compare $1,000 phone with that kind of camera to a Sony 500. I mean, you're probably going to get better quality on your iPhone. Just being honest here. But in terms of like, how do you say, uploading your files from your phone to your computer to be able to work and edit, it's time consuming because you kind of, they upload to the iCloud and whatnot. I was having issues trying to do it through a cord to my desktop. File transferring can take a while, but at the same time, the Sony is kind of giving me, it takes time for it to upload or transfer files to your desktop. Again, it depends on the settings you put your camera on in terms of like, do you want it 4K, 1080p? The more like if you do a 4K video, which when I first started using the Sony, the file sizes were ridiculous, but the quality was fantastic. But I don't have time to be transferring huge files from the camera to my computer, so I had to dial it back to 1080p, basically, the most basic top film quality you can get on a camera So you kind of have to play around with your settings and, you know, figure out which, you know, what quality you're happy with. But yeah, now when I film all my puzzling through my Sony now. Congratulations. You have done an amazing job so far. Oh, thank you, Rocky Mountain Puzzler. I like the Sony work better in low light situations versus the phones. Mirrorless cameras like the Sony work better in low light situations versus the phones. I guess, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I'm not very tech savvy, so I kind of just experiment. I press buttons and I see what happens. That's how I do it. You have a Nokia? I'm not familiar with the camera, what kind of cameras those carry. But I do know the iPhone. Look, I'll just put it this way. The more money you spend, typically the better kind of quality you're going to get. As I said, I still sometimes feel like my iPhone produces a much better quality compared to my Sony. But then again, it depends on your settings. The 3,000 piece puzzle pieces must be smaller. The finished puzzle, whereas the 1,000. Well, we shall see, Stevenson. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the 3,000. That video. I'm looking forward to it. But then again, I'm not in terms of editing and, you know, putting it together. I feel like I'm going to have so much footage. It's going to be so hard to like kind of make it cohesive. I don't know. I like to make my videos like a story, you know, of my whole experience. I use my iPhone 13 Pro. It was a hand-me-down for... Hey, iPhone 13 Pro should give you that should be really good in terms of quality. But yeah, Artsy, I mean, if I were you and you're just starting out, I would get comfortable with what you already have. Don't worry about spending too much money initially, because that's what I did when I first started YouTube. I just used what I already had. I didn't go crazy like, oh my God, like my videos got to look a certain way. They got to look like this and all that. You kind of want to get yourself in the hang of figuring out what you want your style to be overall in terms of like videos. If that's what you're even thinking about doing. You know, focus on that more, because that's what people, I think that's what people are going to gravitate more towards, your style, your personality, and all that kind of stuff. Even if your quality isn't that fantastic, you know, use what you have, you know, and see how it works for you. And then later on, once you taken care of the most important stuff in terms of like figuring out what your video styling is, what you want to do, that kind of stuff, then you can throw in the extras, like upgrading your video quality, upgrading, you know, figuring out your lighting. Sound is pretty important in the beginning, but, you know, overall, even with that, you don't have to go crazy with it. As I said, I started with just my phone. That was all I did. You use what you got, make it work, you know? Let's see. It's fun for us to see the end result of all your hard. I love sharing it with you guys. I get excited when I finally like put the last edits to a video and I review the whole thing and it's like, ah, yes, this is great. I won't put a video out that I'm not happy with. I can't wait for your other content. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Rocky Mountain Puzzler. 13 Pro will give you excellent video when you're starting out. I agree. The iPhone's fantastic camera. If you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel or even doing like Instagram videos and whatnot, if you have an iPhone, honestly, like, you're good. You don't need to invest in anything else. You really don't. I made all for my channel using my 13 Pro. Yeah, I have that's what I have now, an iPhone 12. Look at that. I have an older one, and I think it's great. It's been working so far. Yeah, the 13 Pro, that's better than mine. Must have excellent stuff. Excellent. I've watched all your videos. All of them, Artsy? Even like the first ones? I look back at them and I'm like, ooh, that's a little rough. I was still trying to find my style, getting my groove, you know? My favorite brand of puzzle right now, I have to say, is Schmidt. Right now, that's my number one. A second favorite, I would have to say, is Pintu, I think. Pintu used to be number one. Schmidt surpassed it. So use your phone camera and then get a decent mic setup. Well, in terms of the mic setup, I didn't have a mic setup. Again, everything was just through my phone. An XLR, when you're starting out, just pick up a blue snowball. Oh, well, yeah, I use this. This is a blue snowball. In terms of mic, this is what I do all my voiceovers with. This is great. If you're going to do things like voiceovers on your videos, you want a good microphone in that sense. Yes, he's correct. My favorite puzzle piece count, I have to say, is 1,000, because I kind of feel like it's just the right amount to get a good amount of puzzle time, if that makes sense. You know, in terms of like challenge and, you know, number of pieces, 500 count I like as well if I want to do something a little quicker. But usually when I'm shopping for puzzles, I'm aiming for 1,000 count puzzles. Schmidts are pricey. They are, but I would pay it. And I'm not one who likes to spend a lot of money on one puzzle. But a Schmidt, I'll do it. I'll do it. To me, they're worth it. I will happily pay that kind of money. So I suggest Rocky Mountain Puzzler, try a Schmidt. Pick a nice image. There's tons of beautiful one. And what's even better, I don't know if you're a fan of Thomas Kincaid, but they carry them. That's like makes me even more excited about the brand. Claudine, how do you balance family, promotion, puzzling, and editing? Not to mention going live for us. Honestly, Claudine, I'm still trying to figure it out. It's an ongoing me trying to figure out how to balance everything, because things are always changing. You know, I was used to, you know, being a part-timer at work and that kind of thing. And once I was used to that, I get a promotion. And then it's like, oh, I got to start all over again. I got to figure all this out again. It's a lot of, how do I balance it? I don't know if I'm doing a great job at it, to be honest. I struggle. It's not easy. Puzzling and editing itself takes a long time. And the editing can take longer than the puzzling. Editing is a lot of work, depending on how you like to make your videos. I like to say, you know, depending what your style of video is. I have a lot of things now that I add into my videos, so that takes a lot of thought, planning, you know, figuring out. Editing that's a full job in itself. It's a lot of work. But I do my best. It's not easy though. It's an ever-changing situation for me. It's hard. I found your channel by mistake and had a binge session. Thank you. Love your reviews and you're very engaged with your community and follows. Thank you, Jean. Is Schmidt catalog online? They have a website. But they're from Germany. So you cannot, from my understanding, I haven't checked it in a while. And I don't know if this is true. I don't think you can order if you're in the US from that website. Amazon does have Schmidt puzzles though. You can find them there too. Sometimes they have a lot of them. Sometimes it's very limited. So it really depends. But check Amazon as well. One thing, I cannot find the Schmidt in any of my stores that I go to. I can't even find them in Barnes and Nobles. And that's a brand really they should carry. Rocky Mountain Puzzler. Not a Kincaid fan because the images aren't clear. Now, I have to say, Rocky Mountain Puzzlers, in regards to the Thomas Kincaid, yes, because they're like a painting, they're not very clear. And I've noticed that especially in the Seiko brand. But for some reason, the Schmidt, it has to be the way their print quality is. I don't find them as blurry compared to like a Seiko Thomas Kincaid. I feel like it's so much easier to see. And I've mentioned that in my Schmidt videos. The Thomas Kincaid, for some reason, they're just easier to see like the detail on the pieces. Hence why I love it so much. Because I've only ever experienced Seiko Thomas Kincaid puzzles. But when I came across the Schmidt, I do those puzzles way faster than a Seiko Thomas Kincaid, which is crazy. So, you know, if you see a Thomas Kincaid that you like, give it a shot, because honestly, I think the print quality is so much better that the Thomas Kincaids don't seem as blurry. They're way more fun on a Schmidt. But yeah, don't hesitate to get a Thomas Kincaid from Schmidt. It's different. Rocky Mountain. Your story. Oh, thank you. It's funny because when I'm editing, you know, I when I'm putting my clips together, when of me, you know, like when I do the time lapse of me puzzling, when I'm entering it in my editing software, obviously there's no words to it. It's muted and it's going really fast. And I put it in chunks between, like, if I do an update clip, like a progress clip, and I don't have any idea what I'm going to say. But after I've pieced it together, I'll watch it once, that section, and like in an instant, I'll start, I write like basically a story of what was going through my head at the time. It's almost like, what's the best way I could put this? Like a journal. I'm reading from a journal, or like a diary of basically what's going through my mind, what's happening in my thought process during that moment, you know? And it's very clear to me. I remember the whole experience. I'm storytelling my experience with the puzzle. And even though, like, before I get started with the voiceover, I'm like, oh, what am I gonna say? But once I get into it, I can't stop. I just keep going and going. It just comes naturally. Where am I? Oh, thank you, A Child. Friday, July. To learn to be creative. Oh, thank you, Rocky Mountain Puzzler. Oh, that's nice. That's nice to hear. Yes, I highly recommend, if you're looking for a Thomas Kincaid, get it in Schmidt if you can. It's a different experience than any other. Oh, I've seen some of those Harry Potter ones, Irene. They look amazing. I have to get one of them. Any Thomas Kincaid image to me is 1000% amazing. I have not found a Thomas Kincaid that I don't like. Even the like Harry Potter, non-Disney ones. Just, he's my favorite artist. I own many houses by him. Yes, Thomas Kincaid Schmidt's, like, that's the way to go. It's the way to go. Have to do it. And it's hard to choose. As I said, they're not cheap. From what I'm seeing on my end, they can range from $25 to $30 a puzzle. Worth every penny. It's not how much I would typically spend on one puzzle, but for a Schmidt, I'll do it. Jumbo. Yes, I have, do I have the Waskage are jumbos, aren't they? I have to try those. I'm looking for a good challenge, and I'm trying to figure out how to make my YouTube channel better. What do you mean you're looking for a good challenge? Are you looking in terms of video content or in terms of how to make your channel better? I'm going to try those. Oh, yes, Jean, the lighthouses. You know how I am about lighthouses. It's perfection. And Jumbo is, that's from the Netherlands, right? Yes, the Waskish. My experience with Netherland produced puzzles is the one I did from Liberty Puzzles, the World of Dracula. And those World of Puzzles from Liberty are not all created the same. My experience with the one that was produced in the Netherlands is like, I would say Liberty Puzzles is one of my top 3, but the fact that a lot of them are produced in China is what makes me say, you can get fooled. It has to be from the Netherlands if you want that top-notch quality. Oh my goodness, you're right. Oh, Dally, you see what happens? I get sidetracked. I'm trying to open the package here. Dally's waiting for me. Look at that. I totally forgot. Oh, I'm such a scatterbrained. Now I can't open it. I'm going to end up cutting my hand. Oh my God. You sealed this really well, Dally. I know. Oh my God. I'm horrible, aren't I? All right. This is what Dally sent me. Can I get it out? I'm sorry if this is noisy. It's stuck, Dally. Oh, it came out. Oh, Dally sent me a letter. I'm gonna read it privately to myself. Oh, Dally. Guys. Look at that. I've just closed on a new house. Look at that. Look at that lighthouse. This is... And Dally completed this one herself. This is gorgeous. Oh my God. And you know what? That kind of house with like the stone facade, that's perfection. Look at that. This is bits and pieces, and this is 3,000 pieces. This is insanity. This is called Perfect Dawn by Laura Glenn Lawson. Absolutely gorgeous. As I said, I just closed on my new house. Look, you see? And I'm already in there. Look, all the lights are on. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is beauty. Thank you, Dally. This is gorgeous. Let's see. The Queen of Puzzles, been doing puzzles since you were 5. I think that was around the time I started puzzling as well. I want to try 1,500 pieces one day. Yeah, I remember being so scared doing my first 1,500 piece puzzle, and it was fantastic. It's hanging on my wall. It's the one that you see hanging behind me when I'm sat on my couch. This is pretty. This is pretty. Thank you, Dally. This is gorgeous. You can come visit me, Rose. I'll be here very often. This is gorgeous. Oh, look at the little white picket fence as well. So gorgeous. Let's see. Looking at the comments. Yeah, it does look like good sections, right? I've been challenging myself. Jack and the Beanstalk puzzle. Ooh. It took me 11 hours. Oh, 11 days. This is gorgeous, Dally. Thank you so much. Oh, this is too exciting. Ooh, and it's another 3,000 count puzzle. That one's bits and pieces. And speaking of bits and pieces, I've only ever done one bits and pieces puzzle, and it was my first experience. It was a used puzzle and I was missing a piece, which made me kind of sad. But I do have to pick up brand new bits and pieces. I want to do a 500 and, you know, give the 1000 another chance, because I want to do a proper review on it. But I think that was a proper review. What am I talking about? It was a proper review. It just had a missing piece. But I need to try it again. I started my first puzzle 3 years ago. Your partner got you into puzzles and now you love them. Aren't they amazing? It wasn't too bad. It's made by Spin Masters. Oh, Spin Masters is all right. I've tried Spin Masters, yes. I love sky. I love looking at sky and water in the pictures, but doing them for me is a whole nother beast. You know? I find them challenging. Very challenging. Like doing a lot of leaves and flowers. I know I always say that, Rocky Mountain. There's not enough days in the week. There's not enough hours in the day to do everything you want to do. And it makes me sad. Yeah, that puzzle, I feel like it tainted my first experience with bits and pieces. Because, you know, I think that was the first time that ever happened to me. And it was devastating. So I need to give bits and pieces another chance, because I feel like, you know, it kind of took some of the happiness out of me. Puzzle Warehouse is a great place to order. They arrive quickly and have them. I need to check out Puzzle Warehouse. I hear about that a lot. I wish I had someone to do puzzles with, but no. You know what, Queen of Puzzles? I don't have anybody here to do puzzles with me either. Nobody cares about them. It's just me. My 10-year-old won't even want to puzzle with me. I tried, and she was like, please get me out of here. I try to do things with her, but sometimes she's like, no. Queen of Puzzle, how was the experience? 2,000-piece puzzle. Dally, I'm so excited to work on that one. You know what that is? That's worthy of like gluing and hanging on the wall. That would be gorgeous. It's like, I like diamond painting. I would try diamond painting. I hear a lot about it. The finished products are amazing. So, you know, I may try it. There's bits and pieces. I don't know, Rocky Mountain. They might, but it was a used puzzle and it was kind of old, so I wasn't even going to bother trying. And, you know, my mood was already so low and down that I was like, you know, forget this. I only paid 50 cents for the puzzle at the thrift store anyways. So, but I really want to get some brand new ones and do another review. I think I should give it another chance. You know, when you do puzzles. You know, when you do puzzles, you get good at math. That's good to know. I think they do. Yeah. I paid my 9-year-old to help me do an impossible. You had to pay your child, Laura? That's probably one way my daughter might agree to it. I wanted to do it, but I knew it was you. Oh, Dally. It's gorgeous. That's why I started a channel. Yeah, that was why I started this channel as well, to you know, get to know other puzzlers, because this is just me doing it, you know, in the house. And I have like, you know, if I try talking about this brand, they're like, you know, I know they're not listening to me. They're like, okay, that's nice, Mandy. At least I have you guys to talk about puzzles with, right? That's the good thing about starting YouTube. You meet so many people. It's fantastic. It took me 20 days to do, and I glued it, and it's gorgeous. Ooh. Yeah, Dally, I'm really hoping when I try this one that I have a much better experience. But since you're saying it was amazing, I trust you. I think I'm going to have a good time with this one. Yeah, I'll definitely try diamond painting at some point. I have one Impossibles puzzle. Laura, I still have to do it. One of you guys sent it to me. I have to work. I think it's the Game of Life one. I gotta try it. I think I actually have that in my list of videos to work on. You want to go to a puzzling competition? I thought about it too, but I mean, what am I gonna do? Lose, aside from, I know I'm gonna lose. I've never done a mystery puzzle. Not yet, at least. I do have an escape puzzle, which I know is not a mystery puzzle, but in terms of that kind of stuff, I do have one, but I haven't tried it yet. I'm terrible You're terrible at math? I'm not the greatest at math either. I mean, yes and no. I don't know. Yeah, Queen of Puzzles has a YouTube channel as well. I just try. Hello, Kathy. We're talking about a bunch of puzzles, but Dally sent me this beauty from Bits and Pieces, this 3,000 pieces, and we were just talking about, how I just closed on this brand new house here, and, I already have all the lights on, but, that's okay. I'm probably doing something, probably cleaning the house, probably not actually, but, yes, I did like that the Bits and Pieces have a lot of random shapes to it. That was a lot of fun. If I remember correctly, though, I don't remember the hold being that fantastic. And I think it's because of the piece shapes. The World Jigsaw Championships. If I can, catch it while it's happening, I'll try to watch it. I do remember the last time I tried watching it. I felt kind of stressed for everybody. Like, I was nervous watching them. So, like, I was nervous for them. So, I don't know. I'll try to catch it, though. You need to do a Halloween puzzle haul. Laura, last night we were talking about Halloween puzzles. And I realized I don't really have, like, Halloweenish themed puzzles. I should probably, like, go look for some, right? Do a little haul. Which, speaking of, I don't think I've bought any puzzles since my England trip, which is a record. That's like 2 months, right? Of not buying anything. It's about making friends just like us that do puzzles. Yes, it's fantastic doing YouTube. You meet so many people who love doing what you do. Just to be there and meet everyone. You know what? I would definitely go just to meet everybody as well. And just have fun. But in terms of competing, for one, I don't think anybody would want me in their team unless they really wanted to lose. And, it just seems very nerve-wracking to me. But I would love to just be a cheerleader in the background, Yeah, Olga, I need to try some mystery puzzles. A Disney Tenyo. I have not done a Disney Tenyo puzzle. Do I have a Tenyo? I don't think I do. I have heard of them, though. I need to try them. All the lights on because the previous owner is still paying the bill. Oh, that is true, Heather. That's probably why it's still on. Could be. And if that's the case, knowing me, if I don't turn them off myself, they'll probably get turned off because I would forget to pay the bill or something. And then, like, blame the late payment on my husband. To get better so I can do speed puzzling. And speaking of speed puzzling, Artsy, that's another video that I would like to work on very soon. I've been saying that I'm going to for a year and I still haven't. Because, I procrastinate with those kind of things because they make me a little nervous. But it's not something that I can see myself always doing. Like, I don't think that'll be something that will be like my thing, speed puzzling, because not really my style, but it's definitely something I would really like to try and see how I do. Let's see. I do a puzzle why they do their puzzles in Spain. All right, Laura. No Halloween puzzles yet. You're working on a fall one now? I think I have one fall one. No, I think I have 2 fall ones currently in my collection that I bought last year. But Halloweeny ones, I don't have any. I am not into speed as it would make it unenviable for me. What? Yeah, I mean, in terms of speed puzzling, I don't feel like I can say whether I like it or not until I try it. Who knows? I might do it the first time and I'd be like, oh my goodness, I'm obsessed with this. I don't really think that's going to be the case because I know myself, but I have to try it. I might like it. It might be something I'd want to do on my own every now and then. I don't think it'd be something that I would film all the time in terms of like making speed puzzling videos. I don't know. I like to kind of take my time with my puzzles and just kind of immerse myself in it. But you know, I'm sure every now and then it might be something fun to do. Yeah, the slow puzzler team, right? A long time ago, I did a 3D Tiffany lamp puzzle. A Tiffany lamp puzzle, wow. Circle of Colors puzzle is not going well. I don't think anybody would want me on their team. As I said, unless they're looking to lose. You know? Official light turner offer. Yep, that's right. Even bought the easy one to try, but I already know it's not my thing. I'm thinking when I do the speed puzzling video, I'm just probably going to pick a 500 piece from my collection somewhere. It'll most likely be a Seiko because that's what I have the most of in 500 pieces. And then there's Thomas Kincaid, which now that I think about it, if I'm really looking to fail at this, that's probably not the best. You know, that's probably, you know, not a good idea. I don't know. I have to think about it. I got to think about it. But I'm not going to put too much thought into it. We'll see. But I definitely want to do one at some point. I'm looking for more to do. I just started with a new job, but I already warned them that I take some days off during Worlds just to watch. So that's right. Something you got to do. I really do need to watch Worlds. I know a lot of other YouTubers are going to be there. You know, good to cheer them on. I don't know how they do it, but that's some serious skills. I did one and loved it. The pieces are plastic and hold them great for framing with no need to glue them. You'd have a shot, I reckon, at speed puzzling. Yeah, I'm sure if I practice a lot, you know, I might get really good. I might not. I don't know. But definitely worth a try. And who knows, maybe I'll go to one of these competitions one day. To do what? I don't know. I can't say. I'm not making any promises here. But who knows? I might, you know, one day be as good, if not better than, who is it? Alejandro? The quickest speed puzzler out there? No, that's not going to happen. People look at me like I'm crazy because I do so many puzzles. And I love. Yeah, we all know we're crazy about puzzles. That's our thing, right? It's okay. We gotta support each other here. I have to say though, you are right. The puzzling community is fantastic, even between other YouTubers as well. You know, there's not like, oh, I gotta be better than this person and whatnot. Like, come on, people. This is puzzles. Why you gotta make drama out of this? If you can make drama out of puzzles, then I don't know what's going on in your life, but you know, this is all about fun. It's about, you know, having that sense of enjoyment together and just the puzzles. That's good stuff. That should be good vibes, right? I don't understand how you can make situations out of puzzling. It's craziness. Hello, Beth. Be on your team. Yes, you know, you're right. It's all about the experience at the end of the day. Whether you do well or you fail, that's okay. At least you can say you did it, right? That's my mindset. I can say that I tried. Doesn't mean I have to be successful. If you only do it with the aim of being success, if you only do it because like, you're going to, I'm going to screw this up. I hope you get what I'm saying. It's always worth trying something, even if you know you're not going to be successful, because at least you can say you tried. I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. Nothing is too hard when you put your mind to it. Seiko and speed puzzling. Yeah, Irene, when I was like saying Seiko, I was thinking to myself, am I just asking for trouble? Like it's crumbly, not the best print quality. Gotta find something better than that. You're right. I shouldn't do a Seiko, especially not a Seiko Thomas Kincaid. That's just asking for it. Yeah, Olga, I'm not a fast puzzler, but I don't know. Maybe one day I'll just be crazy and be like, hey, I'm signing up for this competition. And we'll see what happens, right? Whatever happens, I'm sure it'll be a good laugh. But that's all right. It's all about having fun anyways. Karen Puzzles. What are my thoughts on Karen Puzzles? I mean, she's a beast when it comes to puzzling. That's some serious skills, And what she's made her channel become, like, that's awesome. That girl got some serious skills. I hope to be as good as Karen one day. The other people draw and do other things and puzzles. Exactly. That's correct, Queen of Puzzles. That's right. Puzzles is just our thing, right? Very true, Rocky Mountain. And it's all about fun in the end, right? It's not like, at least, that's kind of the vibe I hope is, flowing through that, the competition, It's not about beating everybody, Yes, it's a competition, but at the same time, you're all there to support each other. I hope that's how it is, Everyone's supporting each other. It's all positive. Everyone is having fun, Yes, it's a competition, but you think they are jealous? Who's jealous? Other puzzlers, like in the competitions? Puzzling is about the journey experience that we love sharing with others. Like, yes, Rocky Mountain. People don't understand how I do puzzles so fast, and I get mad because they tell me to do 100 piece puzzles. If you're doing 2,000 count puzzles really fast, then you got some skills. That's fantastic. Karen is awesome. She got skills, man. She's a beast. Hello, Kaylee. The biggest puzzle I've done is a 2,000 count puzzle. My 2,000 count challenge video, which was a Seiko Disney puzzle. I did that when I hit 2,000 subscribers, so that was a while back. But now I've surpassed 3,000 subscribers. I got to do my 3,000 count challenge. Yeah, 3,000 count that's my next challenge. Got to do it. I have not done any Anatolian. Did I say that right? Probably not. I have not done those yet. I have seen them, though. Hanging out with everyone. Have a fabulous day, Rocky Mountain Puzzler. Thank you for joining. Hopefully I'll see you in the next live. Happy puzzling. Are you ever going to do a 9,000 or bigger piece puzzle? I actually do have a 9,000 piece truffle Disney puzzle. So yes, I do plan to go that crazy one day. I do. I want to do it all. I want to challenge myself as much as I can. I know I'm not anywhere near ready for 9,000 right now, but I'm going to get there. I will get there. When I tell people that I do puzzles, we're a special breed, Queen of Puzzles. Not everybody's going to understand it. And you know what? That's okay. We don't have to make sense of it. Just be happy with what we do. Dally, thank you so much for the puzzle. And thank you for joining again. Hopefully I'll see you in the next live. I'll see you on Discord too. Married, did I say that right? Married Bueno? How are you? You're doing a 3000 Casterland right now. Thank you so much. Casterland, is that a brand? I don't think I've heard of that one. I know, there's so many puzzle brands out there. I haven't scratched the surface. What is the puzzle you are having in mind for the next video? I think, what I'm doing right now, the next video that I will be posting for the channel is the pomegranates. I'm going to be doing those. It's going to be 3 puzzles in that video. Hence why it's taking me a while to film. I don't know if it's going to be ready for next weekend, but I'm going to try. Because only last night I sorted this puzzle. And the fact that I've sorted it a week before I kind of need to have the video finished is not a good sign. So we shall see. There may not be a video posted next week. I was hoping I would, but probably not. Because, you know, I don't want to rush my video either. I want to make sure I got everything in there. Everything in there well. Let's see. But after the pomegranates, I want to do my 3000 count Schmidt challenge. That's my goal. I'm also planning, I don't know when I'm going to do it. I need to figure out free time. But there's a couple of stores that I want to check out that some of you guys mentioned on Discord that do sell puzzles, and I didn't know they sell puzzles. So, excuse me. I got to check those out. Marshall's is one of them. And I know they just opened up a Marshall's not too far from where I usually am during the week. So that's one place. I want to check out Ollie's. That's like a budget store. That's another place. There's another one. I can't think. Big Lots, I think it was. I got to check them out. Oh, thank you, Queen of Puzzles. Casterland is from Poland, I think. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of that one. I want that Japanese garden puzzle. So pretty. I picked that one up from Barnes & Noble's. And that seems to be the only store, like actual store, that I found pomegranates at. So you could check Barnes & Noble's website. It is very colorful, but I was actually surprised how difficult it was to sort. What is my favorite type of puzzle besides lighthouses? Disney puzzles. I like ones with a lot of like mountains, scenery. Basically places where I can see myself in. Somewhere relaxing, somewhere serene and beautiful. I'm not a big fan of animal puzzles, personally. I'm more into like scenery and houses, Disney puzzles. Yeah. Pretty much. That's for the most part, that's what I have. Being much smaller through. All right. Anatolian are nice, but never do a pickup. Oh, is that so, Jean? That's good to know. Yeah, I don't have anything against animal puzzles. It's just not my thing. You know, like I like to do puzzles where I could basically see myself in, or a puzzle image that I can connect with, that kind of sparks a memory. You know, it gives me like a certain feeling. It could be anything like nostalgic to me. Hence why I love Disney puzzles. That classic Disney is like, has always been my thing. Yeah, but it's mainly like puzzles that I can see myself in. I don't really picture myself, you know, sitting next to a tiger or swimming with dolphins. I don't know how to swim. So, you know, that's kind of like my mindset with those kind of things. But, oh, hello. You know, I opened that one package from Dally, but I have 2 more here that I need to open up that I totally forgot about. And what time is it? Look at that. We're already past an hour. And I'm like, oh, this video is not going to be, you know, 500 years. It's already much longer than I thought, which is okay. That's all right. My daughter's at her grandparents' today, so she'll be there for a while. So let's see here. Oh, almost cut myself again. Yeah, Disney puzzles are the way to go. Oh my goodness. Oh no, who sent this to me? Who sent this to me? Who sent this to me? Thank you. Well, that's not who sent it to me. Oh. Cobble Hill. Oh, my goodness. Actually, I think I know who may have sent this to me. But I don't want to say the name because I need to make sure. But check this out, guys. We got ourselves a Cobble Hill 1000. Beth, you sent this to me. Okay. I just saw the comment pop up now. Beth sent this to me. Check this out, guys. Now I seriously want a plate of donuts. Look at that. A Cobble Hill. I haven't done a Cobble Hill in so long. I think it was one of my first puzzle reviews, like around that time when I first started the channel. It's been centuries since I worked on one. So I'm super happy to have this. Thank you so much, Beth. Oh my God, these look delicious. Look at those. Oh. This looks like it's going to be so much fun. How would you go about sorting something like this, though? Probably I would do like all the pinks. I do all the blues, greens, kind of sort it out that way. Oh man, I could so have a plate of donuts right now. This is awesome. Thank you. You know what? I need to do another Cobble Hill video. This is awesome. I'm going to pick up a 500 count. I need to pick up a 500 count and do a comparison of the different counts. Thank you so much, Beth. Why can't doing puzzles be a full-time job and get paid for doing them? Seriously, right? I'm hoping one day I could become like, you know, like Karen, like a super puzzle YouTuber megastar and like just live off my YouTube ads. And you know, it's possible, but you know, who knows? That would be awesome to just do this full time. I've played around with the idea, like if it ever did come to that, or if I did more YouTubes, like one thing I would love to do, maybe make it like a series on its own. I would love to travel around the country, around the world, visiting different puzzle shops, big ones, small ones, and just taking you all along on those puzzle shopping trips and just exploring all the different stores everywhere and seeing what they have and like doing a little haul, but like basically exploring the puzzle shops of the world. I probably gave away $1 million YouTube idea. I don't know if I did. If I did, there goes my shot at, you know, being a YouTube megastar. But you know what? Whatever. I would love to do something like that. Visit a new restaurant? Hey, I don't mind that either. I love food. Karen does it. Yeah, that's Karen's. Well, I don't know if she's still working her normal, like, full-time job. I know she had another job, but maybe she's finally gotten to a point where she could just live off YouTube. Especially if she's doing sponsorships. That's another income revenue when you're doing YouTube. Possibly. But I know she was doing a you know, like a separate job for the longest. But yeah, I would love to take everyone around the world, the country, visiting different puzzle shops. I think that would be so cool. That's like a dream of mine. I would love to I would love to get to a point like that, you know? And of course, still do, you know, YouTube reviews and all that. Oh, Karen is full-time now. I'm not surprised. She's like nearly at 300,000 subscribers now, isn't she? And again, with all these sponsorships as well, you know, that's a very big income revenue as well when you're doing YouTube. I've gotten some sponsorship opportunities, but I don't know. I kind of feel like it's hard for me to sponsor something I'm not familiar with. You know, like if it's some random app or something coming to me saying, hey, we'll sponsor you if you advertise this. But if it's something that I've never heard of or actually used, I don't think I can genuinely, how do you say, portray or like give the sense that, you know, I'm actually into this and you guys should try it, if that makes any sense. But I know, you know, you can get really good money from sponsorship. So, you know, I think she does that as well, which is a good way to earn money. My dream is to educate people on puzzles and let people know they're not alone doing them. Yeah. I know I do need to try more pin-tos, Laura. I haven't done pin-to in the longest. I think the last ones I did was the advent calendar, wasn't it? I need to pick up another one. Collaborate with the name brand puzzles about it. They would pay to travel and review their puzzles. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? I would love for my channel to get to that point. It's got to be a good brand, though. I'm not going to just do it for any brand. It has to be a brand that I believe in. Schmidt, if you're watching this, which I doubt, you don't know who I am. Schmidt, if you see me, I love your puzzles. I think they're top. You know how Karen is with Ravensburger? You can use me for Schmidt, you know? Make me a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Schmidt, there's nothing wrong with you. I love you. Come reach out to me, okay? Vicky makes and builds in the UK and she's... Is she? I didn't know Vicky was going full-time with it. I haven't... With my lack of time, I'm so behind on watching everyone's videos. Like, I don't know what's going on anymore. Good for her. That's fantastic for Vicky. Oh, that's great. I'm so happy for her. I've been recently wanting to do some big Lego sets. Yeah, I love Lego. Lego, does your husband like... No, my husband does not care about puzzles in the slightest. He does love to buy them for me, though, so that's good enough for me. I live alone, so I'm the only one who puzzles. All right. Yeah, nobody else... You know, I don't live alone, but they don't like puzzling. But as I said, my husband likes to buy me puzzles, and that's all. That's all I need. He doesn't have to join me. Just buy me a new one. Send Schmidt a letter? Oh. If I send them a letter, they'd be like, who is this? What is this? They'll crumple it up. I would love to work with Schmidt. You entertain me with puzzles as much as you entertain me with 3D printing. Oh, I guess so, right? That's a trade-off. I do have one more package here. This was actually sent from a company who I have featured very recently. You guys remember the video I did with Robotime, is it? The teacup 3D puzzle? They got back to me. They loved the video, and they wanted to send me another one from the series. So I was like, yeah, okay, send me another one. The only thing is I can't guarantee when I'm going to make a video. And they're like, that's okay, don't worry about it. Here, have this one. Guys, look. It's the swing ride of the amusement park series. Isn't that gorgeous? It has music and it moves, and I think it has lights as well. Just like the teacup. Isn't that so cute? This was a lot of fun, I have to say. How do you get sponsors? Usually they reach out to you. All the collaborations that I've done, I've never reached out to any of them. They've reached out to me. Yes, I love these rides. Especially when I was a child. I mean, I went on one recently and I got a little nauseous, you know, because as you get older, you know, you can't do the same things you used to. But, oh my goodness, this is adorable. I'm so excited to do this. I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to do it. But, this is too cute. I gotta figure out where to put them. I love these. These are beautiful. If you guys haven't tried anything like this, you need to check out RoboTime's site. They have such an amazing selection. And not just like moving 3D puzzles. They do things like little, almost like little dollhouse rooms, like little bookcase nooks and whatnot. Do this live? I could do, that's an idea, right? I could do this in lives. But this is gorgeous. Oh, super exciting. This is, what's the challenge level? It is 4 out of 5 stars again. Oh boy. It's gonna be tough. A Ravensburger challenge. Oh yes. This is gonna be fun. I can't wait to see what this is gonna look like when it's done. I love this kind of stuff. And I never used to really care for it. But this brand kind of like changed my mind about those 3D kind of puzzles, because my very first experience, which was a collaboration, this was a collaboration as well. But I wasn't honestly too crazy about that first one. It wasn't successful, which I wasn't surprised about, but this is great stuff. I love it. Yeah, in terms of sponsors, they'll reach out to you. I have a separate email for the channel that you can only find in YouTube when you click on the about, and that's where they get your information to contact you. So make sure on your channel that, you know, your about section, make sure you have an email in there so that companies can reach out to you. A Da Vinci clock. Ooh. I know, I should put a shelf up with the amusement park things, right? But yeah, sponsors, companies, they'll reach out to you if you have an email set up for business inquiries. That's, I think, where it is on the YouTube about page. They'll email you. I didn't email anybody. All the things that I've done on my channel that, you know, were collaborations, they reach out to me. And, you know, you have to, I'm very selective. I don't do every single one that I get. I'm very particular when it comes to what they require from you. And depending on how you want your style of channel to be, I guess you can say your values as well. I make it a point with any collaboration that I do to be very specific on how I want to do the video. Because a lot of places, and it also depends the form of compensation that you'll get. I haven't received any form of compensation from any of the companies I've worked with other than actually receiving the puzzle. That's what I get. So they'll offer you a puzzle and say, hey, can you do a video of this? And then I'll say, okay, you know, these are my specifics. What are your specifics? And, you know, you can kind of negotiate here and there. But I'm the kind of person that I don't have time for a lot of back and forth. So I'm pretty straightforward when I reply to them. And again, it depends how you want to handle your channel and what information you want to put out there. So they'll be like, oh, hey, we want to offer you this puzzle. Will you be interested in working on a video for us? And all you'll get is the puzzle. You won't get paid for it, you know, and all that. And in those situations, you know, you set out your specifics. One thing I always tell them is that, look, this is when if you want a video from me, this is when I'm thinking it'll be out by, you know, because, you know, you got to think about your time as well. And I don't have a lot of time, so I have to be like, look, don't expect it in 2 weeks. That's not going to happen if you want me to review your puzzle. Another thing is that a lot of companies, depending on the compensation, if they're going to offer you money, a lot of them will require you to allow them to tell you that you'll have to reshoot and re-edit certain parts of your video after you've completed it. For me, I'm not having any of that, Because for one, I put a lot of time and work into all my videos, and I'm not reshooting, I'm not changing what I say, I'm not re-editing anything to suit a company's, you know, how they want you to portray their brand, you know? So you have to, as I said, think about what you want to portray to your viewers, you know? I always tell them, look, this is when this video is going to happen, because, you know, take it or leave it. I don't allow any, I don't allow you to tell me to do reshoots, re-edits, change what I say. Not happening. I'm not doing it. Because for one, I'm very honest with all my reviews, you know. Please know, all the collaborations that I've ever done, I've never been told to, hey, you need to change what you said here. No. If you want me to make a video for your brand, you're going to take what I say. You're going to take my video whether you like it or not. So I make that very, very, very clear before anything's accepted. My video is going to be what it is, and that's it, whether you like it or not. Take it or leave it, basically. You know? So be very specific with what you want. Because again, it's your time. Puzzling, editing. Do you really want someone to tell you to change the work you just did? Not me. I don't got time for that, and I don't have the patience for that. I say what I want to say, take it or leave it. If not, go find somebody else to do a video. That's just me. I'm sorry, I went on a rant and I wasn't looking at the comments. Yeah, I mean, a lot of companies will just do it for free advertising, which is fine. But I'm always straight up and letting them know that this is when it's going to happen and this is how it's going to be if you want me to do it. Don't tell me to change what I said. Don't tell me to reshoot this. Don't tell me to re-edit that. No. When I'm done with the video, I give them the courtesy of watching it first before I release it to the public. But when I send them that email giving them the link to the video, I'm like, hey, look, the video is done. Hope you enjoy it. It is going to be released on this day. And that's that. And then most of, they'll be like, okay, great, thank you. And that's it. We move on with our day. But yeah, a lot of them do it for free advertising, and that's fine. They just need to know that I'm not going to make up lies because I got a free puzzle from it. No, I'm going to be honest with my opinion, whether it's good or bad. Yeah, Laura, but you know what? A lot of companies, when you ask them what is your side of requirements, a lot of them will tell you, and I had this happen to me recently and I turned it down. They were like, oh, you have to allow up to 3 edits or reshoots. As soon as I saw that, I was like, no, I didn't read the rest of it. They lost me at that point. I'm not doing it. No company should require you to pay money for something and then reimburse you. Yeah, don't, if a sponsor is asking you to pay money for anything, don't do it. You shouldn't pay anything. Don't do anything like that. You would like to sponsor Robin's Burger. I've done the Robin's Burger. In terms of I know you can contact companies on being affiliates and things like that. I've never really looked into it. I don't know how it works. So I kind of just wait. I don't wait. Emails pop up of companies saying, hey, we want to send this to you. Do you want to review it? And then I'll say, yeah, sounds interesting. What are your requirements? Here are my requirements. And if there's no agreement, then move on to the next. I'm not gonna just say nice, positive things about your brand if I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So I don't accept any of that kind of stuff. So just know, any collab video that I do, I have not received any financial compensation for. All I've basically gotten was just the puzzle. That's it. And to me, that's enough. I don't need anything more than that. You know? I think of it as like, hey, I got another puzzle to work on. This is great. I didn't have to buy it, you know? But yeah, you know, if you want to do collaborations, just be wary on those kind of things. All right? Don't let them tell you what to do. You can be how do you say? You can be picky as well. You know, you can have your requirements, you know? You don't have to do what they say, you know? And most of the time, if they require a lot from you, then sometimes it's because you will get financial compensation for it, like after you make the video, kind of like a sponsorship. But sponsorships are kind of different, though. Sponsorships are a little different than collaborations. Yes, Ravensburger does sponsor Karen, but they also create puzzles for her. That's a whole different relationship. Like, there's Ravensburger Karen puzzles. That's like a dream. That's awesome. Honestly, personally, I'm not the biggest Ravensburger fan. I do understand why people love it, but if there was a brand, if I was gonna have a relationship like that with a puzzle brand, it would have to be Schmidt or Pinto. I love Pinto too, but Schmidt, oh, yes, please email me, send me to Germany to your factory, please. But yeah, collaborations, you know, that's a whole nother beast of things to figure out when you have your own YouTube channel. And it could be for any kind of YouTube channel as well. You know, they all have their forms of sponsorships, collaborations, and whatnot. But, you know, you have to know what you want for your channel, you know? I like to be honest with you guys, you know? All my honest reviews. I don't allow anyone to change what I've said in my videos. That's just, no. Not having it. I don't even have time for it, even if I did allow it. If Schmidt asked me to move, oof, that's a lot to ask from a nobody like me. Ooh. Move to Germany. I don't know. Oof, that's a tough one. Maybe like live there some of the time, but not permanently. I don't know. Yeah, I would love to have a crazy supply of puzzles. But yeah, that's my spiel on sponsorships and collaborations. Don't let them tell you what to do. There's no need. But you set your rules. I'll put it that way. Set your rules. Know what you want. And find out the information first before you accept. Because sometimes they'll throw in extra requests after you've made the video. And it's like, wait a minute, you never mentioned this before. I actually had that very, very early on in my channel. Very early on. Before I was like really in the know of all this kind of stuff. One of my early ones, they were like, oh, you got to add these graphics to it, all this and that. After I made the video, I'm like, what the heck? I'm never letting this happen again. No, they have to come straight with what they need from you. Very first email. I know. I wish I could figure out a better way to store all my puzzles. It's tough, man. It's tough. I want to try to get started on this puzzle. I don't know. I have to be able to see the comments and see what I'm doing here as well. You're welcome, Artsy. As I said, if you guys ever have any questions, you know, you can leave a comment on any one of my videos. As long as YouTube is like doing their notifications correctly, I am able to see when I get a new comment. YouTube does struggle letting me know when I get like replies to comments. For some reason, it doesn't show up as actual notification on people who do YouTube will know what I'm talking about. But the replies are sometimes hard for me to detect on YouTube. So sometimes it takes me a while to get back to replies. But in terms of new comments, I get those pretty quickly. But yeah, if you ever have any questions on anything like that, you can shoot me an email, shoot me a comment. If you're on Discord, you could send me a private, the direct message on there as well. I'd be happy to help you with anything like that. But as I said, whenever I'm live, you can definitely ask me any kind of questions about that kind of stuff, and I'll do my best to answer them as well as I can. But yeah, there's a lot to learn with YouTube. There's a lot of little intricacies with it. Again, what's important is that you figure out what direction you want to take your channel in, what standards you want, and that kind of stuff. But the longest time I worked on a puzzle, it would probably be either the 2000 count or that Haunted Mansion puzzle. The Haunted Mansion puzzle, you guys know, it's madness. And it was only 1,000 pieces. But it was probably either the 2K challenge or the Haunted Mansion. I don't remember how many hours exactly, though. You would have to watch the video. I would have to watch the video. I don't know. But, yeah. Yes. Should we switch over to the puzzle cam? I want to move my microphone, but I'm afraid it's going to make a lot of noise. So I'm going to do my best to... Hopefully you didn't hear that too much. What was the easiest puzzle I've done? Ooh. The easiest puzzle. What did I do recently? That's really hard to say. It was definitely either a 300 or a 500 count puzzle. I think I did that Gibson's 500 piece puzzle fairly quickly. From one of my recent videos, the Gibson. I think that was pretty easy. That was fun. But yeah. Let me see if I could switch the camera so that you guys can see me puzzle a bit. I'll puzzle for a while. And let's hope that it transitions smoothly. But you guys can keep asking me questions along the way. Let me hold on a second. Did I do all my updates here? Puzzle update. I did the packages, puzzle plans, and schedule. I think I kind of talked about that kind of stuff. But let's see. You see the camera? I think that'll be all right, that view. We shall see. Hopefully I don't knock my makeshift curtains behind me, i.e. the pillowcases. But I think what we can do here is try to start on the edge pieces. And I have to try to put these trays somewhere where I'm not going to knock them over. How successful I'll be with that, I don't know. But I hope you guys can still hear me okay. Let's see. I could see the comments still from here. I usually do puzzle. It's poster board and glue. My hardest puzzle. Photo mastic American flag. Nice. Oh, thank you, Dawn. I appreciate that. Now, let's see. How am I going to do this? Can you guys hear me okay still? I'm going to do my best to not only film with my Sony here for the video, I'm going to try to film it so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's see. So let's angle this down for the video. Oh, no, wait. I'm not supposed to do that yet. Let's see how successful I am doing this. I know I tried to do this for my first live, and I didn't do it for very long because I think my lighting was pretty terrible. But we could do some puzzling. So let me see. Stored on puzzles. So I think what I'm gonna do here is take the edge pieces and just separate them by like similar colors and details and whatnot. So we have all of our blue ones here. I'm seeing ones with branches. We have ones with leaves. We have plain ones. And this is what I kind of always do when I start with the edge pieces. I kind of do my best to separate, you know, do another resort, you know. And I know a lot of people are not into sorting, but quite honestly, I can't figure out a better way to work on a puzzle than this. I feel like sorting is just so helpful in so many ways. And I'm actually thinking about doing a video talking about different ways to sort and whatnot. So we'll see. I gotta kind of work on that one. That is probably gonna take a lot of planning, because I'll probably be using a lot of videos, like much older videos and whatnot. Let me see. All right, sound is fine. There's a whole world of us, Queen of Puzzles. Oh, you're I'm glad you appreciate it, but you know, I just, for one, I'm a very terrible liar. So you would probably be able to tell if I was lying to you anyways. I can't genuinely, you know, say something that's not true. That's just not me. I like to be truthful. That is super important to me. I feel like that doesn't belong there, but we'll put that there anyways, because that's part of that bunch. Again, what I'm starting with the light blue pieces here. That's too dark. All right. So we're starting with these. That has a yellow. We'll put those there. How is the view on this? This is not bad. So, as I said, probably not going to be doing this for too long, because as I said before, I don't want this video to be extremely long for those who are watching or who are going to watch the replay. So I'll try to get some of this in, and we shall see. But if you want to keep asking me questions, ask away. Oh, is that right? I think that is right. Now, I have to say, so far, with the Pomegranate 1000 count puzzle, I can already tell a big difference with the piece quality compared to the 500 and the 300 count versions. Great view and sound. All right, awesome, Jane. Yeah, these pieces are a lot smaller. They are thinner, and I'm very curious as to how the hold is going to compare to the others. I'm honestly not, I don't think it's too promising, if that makes sense. It just seems very different to me so far. But we'll see, right? Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. But I don't know. Does that not go there? No, it doesn't go there. Really? That looks like it goes there. No, it doesn't. Hello. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see here. I'm seeing a difference with the shape or the size of these pieces. So let's see. That goes there. That goes there. No. No. I hope I'm not going to be too silent. How does the brand expect to grow and improve? Yeah, I hope it's great as well, because I really did enjoy the 500 and the 300. Spoiler alert. I did enjoy the other two. The 1000 count, I don't know. I'm getting a very different vibe from it. And I don't know if some of you who have tried pomegranates, if you want to let me know, have you ever noticed a difference between the 1000 and the 500? Because I don't know. I don't know. Look at this. So far, the hold seems pretty good. Those 3 pieces are holding very well. I mean, obviously, you don't want to wiggle it around like the way I just did, but that's holding pretty well, right? Oopsie. But, you know, they feel very, I can't describe it. They sound like crinkly. Like I know this probably doesn't make any sense. The way the pieces sound when you like jumble them around, almost like glassy. They're not glass, obviously. You know what it reminds me of? The Disney branded puzzles. I just realized. That's what it reminds me of. Very thin, very like clinky, like ching, ling, ling. If that makes sense, that doesn't make any sense. If you don't tell the truth, how do they expect to grow and improve? Yeah. You should get my 2 puzzles this week. So hoping your next video, please let me know when you get them. The Thomas Kincaid puzzle with the crazy shapes. I have another one. I will let you know, Jean. Definitely. And believe me, I'm pretty sure there's going to be more live videos coming up, because in terms of my overall schedule between work and, you know, I have the 3,000 count puzzle coming up, which I know that's not going to be done in 1 week. That is for sure. So most likely there'll be another live with me just puzzling, because I'm going to have a lot of puzzling to get done. I'm going to be honest, in terms of these light blue ones, I'm already getting overwhelmed with all the blue, and the white is like sticking out to me. So I feel like maybe I should work on these real quick, because I don't know what happened here. Oh wait, we have a little piece that goes there. Does this go here? That seems right. Look at that. I'm already like, oh no, what do I do next? I'm stuck. Now you can kind of see some of these have like kind of the same size, and that's how you're gonna know that they belong on the same side, or the same, is that, yeah, the same side or the same frame on the puzzle. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. And you kind of want to look at the shape of the tabs. From what I'm seeing, even the tabs on these pieces have a very distinct shape, so that's helpful. I kind of thought that one went there, but it doesn't go there, surprisingly. My email is located, here's the thing with YouTube, you're not allowed to put email. I mean, I think you are allowed to put email addresses in like the description of videos and comments and whatnot, but the problem is you can get a lot of bots and scammers taking your email and sending you garbage. So YouTube has it set up where you have to go to the, if you go to my main page of my channel, I think there's an about button or something like that, and it's going to pop up a box in the middle of your screen that will, you know, have the about part, and then if you scroll down, it says view email for business inquiries or something. You got to press the button to view the email, and it's going to make you click something or enter a code to know that you're not a bot, and then it'll reveal my email address there. Actually, I could just say it right now. It's madpmandy, MADP Mandy at gmail.com. Hello, Raja? Did I say that right? From Poland. Hello. Take care, Dawn. Thank you for joining. I'll probably do this for another 15 minutes because I just realized we're getting towards the 2-hour mark. And as I said, you know, if people want to watch the replay, they'll be sitting for a long time trying to catch the whole thing, which a lot of you loved watching the replay last time, even though it was 3 hours, which I do appreciate. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? Yes, you can. Yeah, my email is mad, MADPMANDY at gmail.com. But yeah, YouTube is kind of very particular with how you have it displayed. Just to it kind of helps you avoid any spam and bots and whatnot sending emails to your account. So that's why I don't oh, I don't have it openly displayed everywhere, just to avoid those kind of situations. So, yep. How's this hold? The hold is still pretty good for the edges so far. That's good sign. Now, that is the left side of the puzzle. This is that side of the puzzle. I'm getting stuck again. That was quick, huh? So in that case, what I do is if I feel like I'm getting stuck, I try to move on to the next thing that seems to be popping out at me, so that I am constantly on the move, doing something, or, you know, completing something. Does that, no, that doesn't go there. Why did you think that went there? There we go. Oh, thank you, A-Child. Oh, Prince of Props put my email in a funny way, but that's how he had to do it that way so that spammers don't grab it. Hi, Puzzles with Bree. Hello, Leon. From Germany. Oh my goodness. We got Germany in here. Nice. All right. I'm getting stuck again. Oh my goodness. So in that case, let's just move on to the next thing we feel like we can piece together fairly quickly. There's no order to how I do anything. I just kind of just pick and choose what I feel like is going to get me going in a good groove, if that makes any sense. I honestly don't actually know what I just said. But I seem like I am doing pretty good. No, that doesn't go there. That doesn't go there. I have a lot of branches here. I have a lot of green. Let's see. I feel like that should be easy to piece together if I find one that looks very similar to it. There we go. Keep moving. What does this say here? I'm always looking for a challenge. Let me know. That would be a helpful bit. I never saw it. Yeah, you can use anything for your sorting trays. I know some people use paper bowls. You could use paper plates. It doesn't matter. As long as you have something to keep the pieces contained, you know, to kind of keep it from mixing all together again and all that. You could use anything. But, yeah, in terms of, you know, how you go about certain puzzles, you know, just I like to always try to keep it moving so that I feel like I'm making progress, you know, because there's nothing more discouraging than feeling like you're stuck to a point where, you know, like it feels like nothing is happening. And that's no good. That's no good. I feel like this, I should have spotted this piece here somehow. This should have been an easy find. Let's see. You know what's not helping as well? I'm getting quite a bit of glare from these pieces, and I don't know if it's because the way I have the table positioned. My light is right above where my finger is in the ceiling, so that's probably why I'm getting quite a bit of glare. It's kind of irritating me, but you know what? We're gonna push on, right? Let's see. You go there. No, that's facing down. That goes there. I find it interesting how the tabs actually have a shape to them. Like, some of them are... Can you see what I'm talking about here? These are kind of facing up, and the point for this is kind of facing down. So that's giving me some help here. This is a Pomegranate 1,000 count puzzle. Artist is CJ Hurley, and it's at the Japanese Garden. So this is for my next video, which will be coming out soon. I'm not going to give a specific date because quite honestly, I don't know when it's going to be finished. I don't know when I'm going to get this finished, but it's going to be comparing a 300, a 500, and a 1000 count puzzle from Pomegranate. Not being able to see the pieces like you want. I know, it's hard. Yeah, you know what, Jean, you're right. The lighter the color of your trays, the better. I do struggle sometimes with these blue trays, but the table that I have this surface on does come with like a light beigey tray, and I use those a lot too, but they're very big. But when I usually do my initial sort, I use these blue trays. Yeah, it's a beautiful puzzle. And the other two that I did, I'll show you quickly. I already completed this one. This was the 500 count. And then I also did the 300 count fairies puzzle. And they were very nice. And so far, you know, at this point, I usually get a pretty good impression on what I'm dealing with here. And honestly, I feel like the hold is turning out better than I expected. So that's a plus so far. That's good. I make a Wentworth at this moment. Oh, I like Wentworth. Wentworth is really, I really like that. That's the wooden ones, right? Those are super fancy. Nope, not you. It's that one. Let me move these over a bit. Actually, I feel like this light green, I should have been able to spot that pretty easily from here. No, that's too big. What am I thinking? What are you thinking, Mandy? Get with the program. Let's see. Yeah, that one goes there. Yeah, I'm kind of heavy. These pieces, the color tone seems pretty dark, and it seems a little darker than what's on the box image for some reason, but I don't know. It's like when you see the whole puzzle completed, it looks like it does on the box, but initially it's kind of hard to like figure whether or not these colors are very true to the initial impression you get when you're shopping for the puzzles, you know? Image. Yeah, the 500 was a lot of fun to piece together, actually. Puzzle Easy has a nice tray stackable with the piece to move built sections around. Really? Interesting. I'm going to have to look into that. I'm the kind of person that loves to, I'm going to move my microphone a little bit, guys. I'm sorry if it makes noise. But yeah, I love to move my sections about. You know how I am about my hold? I love a good hold because I do that a lot. Sometimes I build sections around the table and then I slide them or move them together. But yeah. What was I doing? Oh my goodness. All right, let's see here. So we have some more. I see some greens here. So I feel like that obviously doesn't go there. What was I thinking? Let's see. These are thin. So as you can see, a lot of these have the size in terms of like, I guess you could say the height is different. You see how these are bigger than those? So you know this is from a different side. These are not on the same side of the puzzle. If, you know, like the square is probably this side or it's probably the top side of the puzzle. So that's one way to decipher. Ooh, I'm struggling here. So that one is going to be, let's see. No. No, what was I? No, that doesn't go there. Oh, is it this one? Yep, it's that one. And as you guys can tell, I tend to make a big mess on my table. You know, I get a lot of pieces on the surface and it looks like a big mess. And, you know, sometimes it sabotages me because I can't make out what I'm doing. which is silly. You know, sometimes if your surface, you know, you leave it kind of neat, it's kind of easy to see what you're doing. But, you know, my mind is trying to do a million things at once when you know, something stands out to me, and then I put it somewhere and then I work on something else. You know, like my eyes are always moving around. But let's see here. No, that one is facing down. So it's not this, it's not this. It could be one of these. That's that. Is that one? Is that it? Yeah. I don't feel like I dealt with any false fits on the 300 and the 500 count puzzles. So I'm feeling like this is going to be pretty good as well. So that is facing up. And what you want to do is you want to try to line up your pieces in a way so that, you know, it's a little easier to see what would possibly come next, if that makes sense. Kind of line them up a certain way. I don't think my table's there. I've always got a bunch of little piles. I know, I'm the same. I can't, for the life of me, keep my table organized. I always have a mess. And I say it in my videos too. You know, it's like, oh my goodness, my table, what a disaster. Oh, that one did go there. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to flip this upside down so that I could see everything the same, if that makes sense. This one then goes here. We have green, so I'm going to look, there we go. That has a green ending. That goes there. Trying to make sure my view is good here. We have the side has the branch, so we need a tall piece. Nope. Could it be? Oh, we have an edge here, so that's the edge of that puzzle. Does this go there? Yeah, that does go there. Now on this side, it looks like it's the size is getting thinner, so it's not going to be this thick pieces. It's going to be the ones going down here. Let's see. No, not you. This one? Yep. All right. Then it's you. Do we have any more branches? I have a ton of branch pieces here. We have, let's see. This one? Nope. Nope. That one? Nope. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting these branch pieces on the side as I spot them, because they're most likely going to be going in that area. It's you. You go there. And then this one, that one. What's the view looking like? Oh, look at this glare. My goodness. It's no good. Again, I usually have my table on the other side of the room against the puzzle wall, because I kind of get a mix of the light from outside and the light in my room. And that's another thing. You know, lighting is a beast on its own. It's tricky trying to figure out or learning how do you say, how lighting works. Lighting is very, very tricky. And it can really hurt your experience if you're not sure how to figure out how to get it right, if that makes sense. Lighting is super tricky. Especially when filming as well. Filming and lighting is can be a pain in the butt sometimes. Nope, that doesn't go there. We have another branch piece here. That one goes there. Nope, you don't go there. Oh, you have these trays too, child? I do love these trays. I'm just so accustomed to using them all the time. Interesting. I don't have any more branch pieces on my tray. Now, I'm going to be honest here. I'm pretty sure I didn't do very good sorting this yesterday. It was late at night. I was pretty tired, so I wouldn't be surprised if I'm missing edge pieces and it's scattered somewhere else in these trays. Nope, that doesn't go there. Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, boy. Okay, well, that is not good. I don't see... I have a feeling... Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, I got it. Okay, fair enough. Let's see. No, that was silly. We need how do you say? Not a tab. It's the opposite of tab. I can't think of it. Oh my goodness. I feel like it's, oh, there we go. Now I'm running out of space. I've been struggling having enough light, so my video looks good, but not having too much light. Yeah, I know. Lighting is a beast on its own. It's a whole science. You really have to understand how it works and what angles you need to have it coming from. Sometimes you need it coming from two different angles to kind of balance itself with, because then you have shadows that you have to work with, you know? Yeah, lighting really does affect the whole experience, I have to say. But yeah, it's definitely a beast, because as I said, you're having to work with it, you know, figure out which angles it's coming from. You have to play with shadows. To this day, I've been filming myself puzzling for what, 2 years now? I think it's 2 years. And I still can't for the life of me figure it out. I'm going to be honest. I ain't going to lie. I still can't figure out lighting. It's not easy. Let's see. I feel like, no, you don't go there. But you have a piece of white in that little edge. So you go there. Oh no, I feel like I gotta sneeze. I don't want to blow out your eardrums. This is bothering me. Why can't I figure out where this piece is? Am I missing something? Is it in another tray? I'm not... Oh, wait a minute. It's right here. Oh my goodness. Then we have... Not you. I have all of my branchy pieces out. Ugh, I keep getting stuck. I'll see you, Olga. Thank you for joining. I'll probably be shutting off soon. See you in the next one, Olga. Vicky Builds has a standing light that is the same daylight. I actually have a couple of LED light panels, but I don't actually use them while I'm puzzling. I probably should, but the problem is, even with those, they're flat panels, so it's not supposed to create a ball of light, you know, like a massive ball of light. But I don't know, that's still a science on its own. Trying to figure out how to angle it so that it's not only benefiting the camera views, but also what you're actually seeing with your own eyes. Yeah, try it out, Queen of Puzzles. Definitely try it out. I'm trying to... There we go. Now you can see that bit. Let's see if we can continue over this way. As I said, I'm probably going to be logging out soon because it's been over 2 hours, which again was longer than I expected, but that's okay. Where was this? Wait a minute. There we go. That's where that was. Let's see. No, these are too big. What am I doing? There we go. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can. And my camera for the video itself is not really picking up what I'm doing, but that's not a big deal. I can work on that whilst I'm editing. Let's see, is it you? Yeah, it's you. Let's see, that's facing up. Oh, that one was a bit loose. Is it you? Yep. All right, then we have another one facing up. Is it, no, not that one. This one? There we go. Then we have facing down. Let's see, this one. Yep, that and that. This is actually coming together quite nicely. No, wait a minute. Some of the pieces feel, you know, like they have a good fit. Some of them feel a bit loose, but I'm guessing it's just dependent on the shape and the size of the piece. Then this one, oh, you see that one's falling apart. Can you guys even still see what I'm doing? Yes. With the lighting. Oh, look, Printed Props has the lighting link. Then people can have your reply up. Yeah, that's true. I don't mind doing long videos. I'm just like thinking about those who watch the replay. Like, I know last time, which is not a big deal. People watch it in parts, which is fine, you know? But let's see. It'll probably work out, especially if I don't get a video out for next week. Could watch the rest of the live next week, right? I'm running out of space. Usually I don't have these trays on the table whilst I'm puzzling. Yeah. My only concern is I have a lot of these pieces in piles. But, because the last thing I want to do is knock something over, which I am pretty darn good at. No, that doesn't go there. All right, what are we missing here? Oh, okay, so this, check this out, guys. It's holding. Not bad. Not bad. I could also move the camera. Let me move this camera. And then also, let's see. Feel like that's too close. There we go. All right. Let's continue. This will go here. These are more edge pieces. Then you will go there. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Look at that. That's the edge of that. Yeah, it's not a bad hold. It's better than I expected. I'll say that much. All right. All right, we got that. And then it's this. Do I have any more blue ones here? Oh, hello. Right here. Look at that. It's not bad. And then we move on to, I'm struggling with glare actually at the moment. This one. Where does that one go? Where does this one go? No. Oh, here we go. See, I got pieces everywhere. It's a mess. It's a mess, I say. These are probably going to start getting into the ones I have here. Oh, that goes there. Let's see. No. That's a bit odd. I guess we have to get into these pieces now. Now we're on all the greens, which I feel like this is going to be super tough. When I first saw this image, I was like, oh my goodness, this is a lot of the same colors, which in a way I thought to myself, oh, that means it'll be pretty easy to sort. But then when you think about when you're actually piecing it together, I mean, it's like, oh geez, what is one to do? I'm not seeing what else can go there. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. All right. I'm getting stuck again. For some reason, there we go. That one goes there. No, that one does not go there. This one goes there. And then, no. Where do you go? Where does this one go? I have no clue. I don't know. I hope it ends up being easy. Donna Louise from The Love of Puzzles has a view from the ceiling to Puzzle Live. Yeah, but how am I going to get my camera on the ceiling? I don't know how they do it. Like right now, I'm like in the middle. I have like the windows behind me. There's nowhere that I can, you know, put my camera above, you know. I probably could set it on this tripod here. Actually, you know what? Let me stop that because that's gonna overheat. I could probably put it on this tripod, which can stand up a little higher, I think. But let's see if I could do this without... I mean, you can kind of see the whole table there, right? A little bit. Little bit. What time is it? I'll do 5 more minutes. And then I'm going to have to head out because I got to get some dinner going. Some din-dins. Where does that go there? No. Wow. I feel like these pieces are in some of the other trays. I think I've screwed something up here, which wouldn't be surprising. Yeah, I love these trays too. Sometimes I do have to change it up at times, depending on like the color pieces that I'm working with. But what I'm going to do now, I kind of feel like you can't even see the pieces now. We'll do it like that. I'm going to work on these green ones. And I'm going to try to do my best to... Oh my God, I'm having a lot of glare. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I certainly can. So, these greens have a bit of a different... They have different tones to them. I kind of have like the brighter greens, which I'm going to line up over here. Does that go there? No, it's not even the same size. No. This is getting tricky. See, we got bright greens, and these are a little bit more on the mossy, like the mossy green. Look. Let's see. This is a bright green here. Where would this go? No, that wouldn't go there. Why would you think that? No. Oh my goodness. I'm not doing too good. Not doing too good. Let me see. I know some people tape like a GoPro to their ceiling, or you could invest in a top-down. I thought about the top-down tripods. That might be something I invest in because, you know, to be honest, that would be a lot easier because I wouldn't have like this setup surrounding me, and I can kind of get my chair in a good position. As it's a Poe extending to adjust. Yeah, I'll look into it. Thank you for joining, Artsy. Hopefully I'll see you in the next live. There will be more. There will be more. Because as I said, my schedule now with my new job position is kind of crazy. It's not allowing me to get as much puzzling as I'd like done. But, you know, that's okay. I'll figure it out. We can work it out. We can work it. Look at this. You guys are getting glare, aren't you? There we go. Queen of puzzles. Yeah, there'll be more lives. For sure. I'm getting in the hang of them too. All right, can you guys see that all right? Yes. All right, then that one goes there. Again, gotta kind of figure out, you know, the size. See the size difference. Try to line them up like that. That's a good way to get an idea of what comes next. I'm struggling with glare at my angle. Let's see. I kind of like how a lot of these tabs are like facing up and down. It's kind of helping me, you know, figure out what goes next. Nope, that doesn't go there. That does go there. Oh my goodness, this glare. Maybe if I sit back. Perhaps if I sit back. Let's see. Nope. And look, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Sometimes I just start mashing pieces together, and that's okay. You do what you gotta do, right? If I can't figure it out, I just mash a whole bunch of pieces together to see what fits, basically. There's no shame in that. You do what you gotta do. There we go. All right. Do you... No, you don't go there. Do you... No. That goes there. Do you go here now? No. Where do you go, for crying out loud? Oh my goodness. There you go. No. No. Nope. That's a rogue piece. Who knows where that goes? All right, let's go with these dull ones here. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Jean. Thank you, thank you. All right, so my eyes are wandering to other sections here. So this is facing down. So let's look for one of these that are facing down. There you go. You see, that one is facing up. Let's find one that's facing up. There we go. Is that right? Actually, no, that's not right. Not at all correct. Is it this one? No. That one goes there. Oh, wow. I'm struggling with the glare, though. This glare is not ideal. Not gonna lie. Oh, wait a minute. Is it? Yep, that goes there. No. I will do my live on Monday. Good luck with it, Queen of Puzzles. It's fun. It's good fun. Oh, thank you, A Child. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm doing a lot of I'm thinking. There we go. That one goes there. And the glare is still driving me a bit nutty. Now, how the heck do these connect? Oh, wait a minute. We have these here. So you go there. We got to connect. How do you say connect the dots, right? But that doesn't go there. Do you go here? Nope. Oh boy. What have I done here? Something's not right. I can't seem to figure out. Can't seem to figure it out. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Javier. The puzzle I am doing is a pomegranate 1000 count puzzle at the Japanese garden. The artist is CJ Hurley. Sybil, adjust the light to work. But the light is my ceiling fan. I can't move it. I would have to move the whole table. You see, I'm sure you see a lot of pieces that go together. I'm sure you do. And I'm just like, oh, I can't find it. No, you don't go there. Now I'm just doing anything at this point. No, you don't go there. Oh my goodness. What have I done? Oh. Okay, you go there. Oh. All right. Oh, oh. Take it easy, Mandy. No. You go there. That does not go there. No. That goes there, okay. I believe the pen. Yeah, I think so too, Jean. Yeah, I started puzzling 4 or 5, I think. The blue corner on the other blue one. Oh, I see what you mean. You are correct. Let's see something here. Ah, thank you. For some reason, I completely abandoned the thought of those puzzles there. Those sections even. Oopsie. I must say, I'm surprised at how well these edges are holding on together. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Where do you go? You go, no? No. No. Oopsie. Now I'm just being a beast. I gotta move these trays out of the way. I gotta move these pieces. Oh my god, now you guys can't see anything. I gotta make sure I don't. There we go. Do you have a puzzle you love most? What do you mean? Like a brand? Or a particular like puzzle image? In terms of brand, I do love Schmidt. It's my #1. Pomegranate is really good brand. Yeah, Sybil. Honestly, so far my experience with the 3 and the 500 count have been very good. So I do like it so far. With this one right now, the 1000, I was going back and forth about it because the pieces just feel very different to me. Can you guys see that? Trying to get the whole. I love puzzling. I want to continue to build my collection. Oh, do it. There's nothing more fun than building your collection. I think that's probably one of the most fun things about puzzling. Just going nuts with different, collecting different puzzles. I know these go here, but for some reason, I'm missing. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm not missing. Because that just goes like that. This one, though, I don't know where this one goes. I feel like this was supposed to go here somewhere. No. Hold on a second. No. No, I'm wrong. That does go there. No, these are all correct. Where do you go? I feel like this should go here somewhere. You need more space for your collection. Yeah. I want to get more, but like probably not a great idea considering I'm pretty low on space right now. I feel like this has to go somewhere here. I feel like I screwed this up. And I can't figure out what I've done. No. Wait a minute. I may have figured it out. Yep. I thought I did it wrong. I do it wrong. I did a Disney Cinderella Castle collection. Oh, yes. Are you talking about the Ravensburger Castle collection ones? I'm not the biggest fan in the world on Ravensburger quality, but you cannot deny that they have some amazing puzzle images. Like, come on, their Disney images are just, they mean serious business. They're so nice. Super nice. Now here's where things kind of fall apart for me. Is that right? I almost feel like that's not right, but it is right. That does go there, doesn't it? I do not know. Now, oh, you know what I just realized, guys? This puzzle's upside down. I gotta flip it around. Oh my goodness. Are you surprised? I gotta flip this whole thing around. I got the sky on the bottom. How am I gonna do this? You know what? Let's not be silly. Let's just do it in parts, right? Let's I made a big boo-boo. All right. Flip you over. Yeah, the new or the old one. I've got the one of the newer castle collections, the Ariel one. But the old collection, oh man, I would love to collect that one too. There we go. Now it's making sense here. The sky should not be on the bottom. Oh my goodness. See if I can get a proper angle here. Nope. Wait a minute. What have I done? Why has my brain stopped working? Did I have this connected somewhere? I don't think so. Where do you go? I can't wait for your future lives. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I do know this has to go here. All right. Something is not right, though. I'm not surprised that I screwed something up. But oh, wait a minute. I think I see where I went wrong. You don't go there. That doesn't go there either. What am I thinking? Get it together. Get it together. Hold on a minute. What is it? I've messed some pieces around. No, you don't go there. That's very, very wrong. Would you consider this false fits? Am I getting false fits here? You know what the problem is, though? A lot of these look the same. I don't know if that goes there or not. No? Oh, boy. What is going on? No. Oh my goodness. Okay, that goes there. That does not go there. That doesn't go there. What in the you know what? That goes there. I pieced it incorrectly. I totally pieced it incorrectly. I don't think that works like that. I'm gonna have to log off soon, guys. That goes there. No. Oh. You know what? In moments like this, instead of getting frustrated, sometimes you just got to take a step back and kind of regroup your mind, because you know, you don't want to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Regroup. I need a little break from that. Regroup. Sorry if that was loud. All right, guys. I need to regroup because I feel like I've pieced certain parts incorrectly, which is not surprising. It happens. So as I said, in moments like that, it's best to just stop what you're doing. Move on to something else. Pick something else from the other trays that stands out to you, and you know, work on that instead. So you know what, guys? With that, I think I'm gonna end the stream now. But this was a lot of fun. I'm so happy so many of you were able to join me. There will be more lives coming in the future because, as I said, I got that big 3,000 count puzzle challenge. And I know I'm not going to be able to film that in 1 week and edit it at the same time. It ain't going to happen. I'm just letting you know. But, as I said, we'll get some more puzzling lives. So, stay tuned for updates on my community page on my channel. I always post and let you guys know what's going up. But thank you for hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun. I love chatting with you guys. And let's see, I'm just trying to think what else. There will be no video tomorrow. This is the video for the week. So in terms of next weekend, we'll see if I get this done or not. So far, I'm a little struggling on what should be fairly simple. But then again, we'll see. Look on the back to see cardboard. Oh, okay, I'll look into that, Jean. I'll figure that out. But I need to get some dinner because I'm kind of hungry. So you know what, guys? As I said, I'm going to shut off now. I'm going to stop rambling, but stay tuned for updates. And again, thank you all for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you then. Bye.